Welcome, Scorpio, to your Astro Dice reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. And welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. And cross-watchers, of course. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on with you in the month of April. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay. Most important house, please. Most important message, please, for Scorpio. What's going on here, guys? Going straight into the first house, looking at the image of what's going on with some Saturn energy, with Cancer. So going over here to Saturn. Saturn is wanting you to unlock and look deep within situations, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. And looking over here with Cancer, some Cancerian energy. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child, so it could definitely be getting into that family area, but it's also going to, where you're starting to accept this challenge and wanting you to accept the challenge to gain the wisdom. It could cause a lot of sensitivities because of this Cancerian energy, right? So bringing on some, emotions, deep emotions. And definitely going into the first house, this is where you're kind of looking at the situation through your eyes, right? And how other people are seeing you. They're going to see you emotional. They're going to see that you're in a challenge mode, right? What people see and the impressions you give out. And I always say, too, it's kind of also like you also kind of looking at yourself as well, right? So not only can they see what's going on, right, you can also kind of see that you might be a little emotional as well about this one particular situation, right? So let's see what's going on over here. It just feels like that's definitely what it is. I'm trying to understand what is going on. I do feel like a lot of you are in confusion at this time as you're trying to get through this challenge to understand something. And you might feel, yes, that your intuition is blocked. That's what I was just going to say, that it feels like my intuition is blocked and I can't figure out what is going on over here. And this is because your emotions are too all over the place, guys, right? When our emotions are all over the place, it's going to be harder for us to balance, to be able to see clearly, to be able to use the gut feelings, to be able to use intuition, do any of those things, right? Because we're all over the place. Okay, so yes, family. Ooh, Spirit's on. Let's go, Spirit, on top of it. So something in the family has got you all messed up. Whatever family member that is, right? But wanting that new beginning. So it does feel like you want some kind of reconciliation. You want something to go a particular way, right? You want this new beginning, right? So you know what family member it is, right? So I'm going to just kind of keep it there. This is, a horoscope. So you take that how it resonates. Yeah, it's almost like your intuition is drifting by you, right? It's almost like you have to get in this boat and really, you see all those swords around you. You're just like, okay, because all these swords are here, I really need to get in this boat and try to figure out this situation. Saturn really wants you to really unlock the key over here to what the situation is, because it just feels like, yes, intuition is drifting away. I don't know if I'm coming or staying. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm confused about the situation. I don't know what I want, right? With the family over here, yes. Right, it's coming out sideways, which is the confusion. But yet also there's a lot of things that are going around you with the Seven of Cups. So there could be a lot of opinions, people talking, too many conversations going at once, too much talk. Too much this, too much that. You don't, for some of you, it just feels like you don't know what to believe and what not to believe. Someone is talking. Talk. Because the Seven of Cups talks about conversations, opinions. Maybe somebody is too opinionated, right? So you're just kind of looking over here at this new beginning, just wanting all of this to, go away. Now, it's kind of interesting that the new beginning is in the first house, because what do people see, and the impression that you give to them, that you're wanting a fresh new start. You're wanting this to renew itself. You're battling to get through this. You're trying to keep yourself as sunny, as happy, and trying to get through this cycle. And they're like, oh, I see what she's doing. She's trying to move away from all of this so that she could have, or he can have, this new beginning, right? Wanting everything fresh and renewed. So you could be the person. They might see you as the person who's trying to fix everything, using your sensitivities, using your caring, right? So like, for example, if you have two kids that are just battling it out, right, and just fighting, you as mom or dad could be over here being like, okay, look, we need to come to a conclusion about this. Because all I keep hearing is all this over here. And you know what? It's all a challenge for me because I don't know who's right, who's wrong, and I can't hear focus. So all I really want this to do is renew itself, refresh itself. And it almost feels like you're trying to help the situation and also by helping yourself. But they do see that you're the one out there trying, yes, to cut through the bullshit. Let's get through this bullshit. Guys could be definitely dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or another Scorpio, or a Gemini, or a Libra, for sure. Right? And it's almost like to the point where it's like, for some of you, it's almost like, wow. Leave the past in the past in the past. That's kind of, you know what? Let's refresh and just do things. Right? Getting analytical about the situation. It feels like there could be somebody who's bringing the past up, wanting to go back to the past, not wanting to get in the ship to move away from it, but just continuing to cause conflict, opinions, fighting, arguing their situation. And you're like trying to cut through all of this as the Queen of Swords. So I really do feel like you're the Queen of Swords. It's just like we're cutting through all of this, but you're going to do it very loving, very caring, and very concerned. Trying to bring everybody around. And everybody sees, hey, mom, dad, aunt, grandma, whoever you are, is trying to bring this back around. Trying to refresh this. Give it new life. So they definitely want to argue. And especially when you see it with all these cups and then all these swords. It's definitely arguing. Opinionated conversations of argument. So for the mid-month, no more arguing. It's a decrease. Higher self, still confused, still not being able to see the intuition for what it is, right? But someone, victim mentality. It's almost like they're trying to make you feel like you're the victim. They see you as in a kind of a victim mentality. Why are you in a victim mentality? I want to know that right now. Why are you feeling like it's your? I feel like you feel it's your fault. Why are you feeling like it's your fault? People say, oh my gosh, now they're playing victim. It's not, because it's not having any winning. Because there's no win. It's almost like you're still trying to do something, and it feels like you're to the point right now within the first house where it feels like it's your fault. You can't do anything. It's almost like it's out of your hands. So you're continuing to keep trying to battle for the challenge to gain the wisdom to the situation, to fix everything. And so it just feels like you're tied down and you have all this water rushing at you. So it's just like, oh my God, how am I going to fix all of this? I can't fix this. So you start blaming yourself. Blaming yourself for this argument. Blaming yourself for not being able to fix the situation. Do not do that. And then you still don't have the intuition to understand what the situation is. It's almost like to the point where it's like, if I don't know the truth about the situation, well, shit, maybe it's my fault because I can't get my intuition together. Shit, it's my fault because I can't get them to stop fighting. I can't bring the family together. I can't do this. But see, now what is going on is, remember, you have that Cancerian energy coming in, guys, and you're already water. So you're definitely a flood right now. Definitely flooding. Because you're oversensitive, and now you're going to start blaming yourself. Absolutely. Coming to the acceptance. Yeah, you're trying to come to this acceptance that this is your fault. Because nobody wants to collaborate with you. Right? Absolutely. Three of Pentacles, they're not working with me. They're working against me. I'm doing something wrong. So you're blaming yourself. And they see that you're blaming yourself. They see that you are now kind of hiding out in this emotional state of feeling guilty because you cannot fix it. Well, shit, if they feel that way and they can see that, then why don't they do something about it, right? Sorry, that's how I feel. And why don't they come to you and say, you know what, it's not your fault. Why don't you have some kind of communication? And that's it right there. Cannot communicate with the higher self. Cannot communicate with your intuition at this time because you're overburdened. The challenge is so much with the families, like falling apart around you. With the temperance over here, it's like you're trying everything you can to heal the situation. Waiting for the perfect timing. But it almost feels like whoever this person is could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. It feels like they're trying to test your waters. And that's why you're going over here into this, this kind of like it's my fault. Because someone's still trying to test you. Here, if I step into this water, how do you feel now? But the crazy thing is it does feel like there's 3 people. Because it feels like it's 2 people arguing. And then you're over here trying to fix the situation from these 2 people. But somebody just keeps testing you, and testing everything. And you're waiting for the perfect timing for the healing to come. Absolutely. With the Ace of Swords, you're waiting for the growth. You're waiting for the healing. You're waiting for everything to come back together. But you still can't listen to your intuition at this time when it comes to this situation because they have you all in your head. So the decrease is the decrease in toxic energy. So that at least it's good. I mean, there's your good news. It's a decrease in toxic energy instead of an increase. So at least that's a good thing. At least you could say, okay, well, it's not as bad as it was before. The toxic energy that's going around, all the shit that was going around when you cut through the shit during the beginning of the month, at least it's decreased a lot more, so you're not hearing as much. You're not seeing them argue and fight as much. But it's still not, but like I said, it's still not healed because someone's still trying to test the water. No. Okay, so you want to test that water. Okay, so at the end of the month, you have the conflict. Here comes the conflict. Oh, where the decrease went away, now they really want to come back and show some crap. Now they have hidden motivations. Now they want to start a fire. Whoa, I just heard that. We want to start a fire. Oh, well, usually I say, here comes a storm, but for some reason I wanted to say, here, I want to start a fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign. They want to start a fire. So it was almost like where they started holding back, they blew up. Oh my gosh. They blew up. They have hidden motivations. Their hidden motivations is, causing a loss because of keeping you in your dark thoughts and feeling like you're at loss now. You're lost within the situation. There's nothing you can do. You feel like whatever is going on now, you have lost control of this situation. That's all it is. You've lost control. The boat has sailed. That's it. See? You've lost the boat, and the boat's out there just riding away. So whoever wants to fight with you, or maybe you and somebody else, or these other 2 people fighting, take it how it resonates. You've lost control of the situation. There's nothing more that you feel you can do anymore about the situation. You tried to gain the wisdom to the situation. You just cannot, because this person had hidden motivations altogether. All this time they had hidden motivations to what they were wanting to do. That's why they were testing the water. And so you're lost within yourself. It's like the 8 of, this is between like the 3 of Swords with the 8 of Swords because you're in dark thoughts. Anxiety. You know you lost control, so now all you have is anxiety within this area of your life because you know that there was nothing that you could do. Nothing you could do to save this. They destroyed it. They had inner hidden motivations to destroy this. They knew where they were going and what they wanted to do. And you were kind of power played over here. Only because you're sensitive and you cared. So you might feel like they power played you in the end. So, there it is. Chariot's going in the opposite direction. They're not coming towards you. They want to go the other way with the Hangman. They got up, they left, they want to do what they want to do. They said, that's it, I'm going to go towards this, towards this. And hey, you know what? They want to go in the opposite direction. They don't want to hang around anymore. They want to go cause the conflict. Yes, go cause the conflict that they started. So where they were starting the conflict of whatever was going on at the beginning of the month, It slowed down when you told them to quit it and stop it, you know, or whatever, or you're not going to put up with this, or however is going on. But then it just came back full force, and it came back at a full force. And that was because they felt like they didn't get what they wanted out of the situation. So they would just want to fight. Yeah, pre-planned. They're just like over here planning to leave. They wanted to leave. They wanted to go. They want to do what they want to do. Absolutely. You know, if they were cheating and you found out that they were cheating and doing all of this, yeah, they're cheating again. So they could sit over here and, you know, say whatever and say, oh, that was in the past. That's this, that's that. Well, you know what? They're cheating again. Because no matter what they're doing, they're going towards someone else. They're going towards their, you know, wherever they want to go, going towards what they believe is their happiness, their 10 of Cups. Could be definitely dealing with third-party situation over there with the 3 of Pentacles. So with a loss and you know what, I lost control. Yep, that's it. You got 7 of Swords. 10 of Swords upside down. It's almost like you're to the point where it's like, I got so many dark thoughts, it couldn't even get any worse than this. But you're going to just start taking out those swords. Because you're just going to come to the conclusion it just can't get any worse than this. So you're going to start manifesting. You're also going to have this Page of Pentacles is going to come in with some kind of either job opportunity or some kind of message for stability that's going to help you out. I mean, it could be this King of Wands over here that's going to come and want to offer, yeah, some kind of an apology towards you. I don't know who that is. And it could just be a fresh new start in something. It feels like work or something, guys. It feels like, I don't know, but they see that you are, it could just be a helpful hand. Be another family member or something, I don't know. They see that you're down and out, but they see that you're battling hard. And they want to come out and give you a fresh new hand, fresh start, helping with compassion. Yeah, could be dealing with a Cancer, another Scorpio, or a Pisces. Could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo that wants to come over here and actually kind of save the day. You know, it could be just your best friend or somebody who, you know, you can cry on their shoulder. It could be another family member. It also looks like you also have maybe some kind of job opportunity coming in as well with that Pentacle being offered. So there is definitely that as well. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.